Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Rum and Pirates. Rum and Pirates is a game from Stefan Feld, published by Alea Games. Plays 2 to 5 players. I don't know if it has a time on it. Let's see. Does it have a time? 60 to 75 minutes. Probably right. If you're playing it more people, it's going to take longer, as per usual. You know that thing. But effectively what you are doing in this game is you are taking on the role of a pirate's crew. Look at these awesome meeples. Not wooden. Pirate minis. I'm reviewing a game with minis. How about that? And you are effectively out on the town after you've been on plundering adventures, and you're following the captain around, visiting locations, trying to do some stuff. You may go to the pub, have some drinks. You may go hire some more pirates. You could get some rum barrels, because you can't have a pirate crew without some rum. A whole bunch of things you can do. You may have to fight some guards because you're pirates and you look a little shady. But that's what you're doing. Let's go down to the table and see how you do it. All right, so here's a game of Rum and Pirates, all set up for 2 players. A 2-player setup is effectively the same as every other player count, but you're going to have some non-used pirates over here that we're going to be competing when we're trying to get sleeping quarters. So I've already set that up. Also need to set that up as well, I guess. All right, and we'll do these 2. Got it. All right, so we're all ready to go. Now, to set up, you're going to shuffle all these board tiles, orient them however you want to, and make the board look like it's a 3x3 grid. You're going to put the red captain right there on the headquarters space, and then you're going to give each player 10 of their pirates, put 5 off to the side, so I've done that. Each player will get 2 coins. Someone will be selected to be first player, and you'll each get your pirate flag that you're supposed to store your winnings under, but I'm actually going to use these chests from the game Deep Blue because I feel like it makes more sense and it's way easier to put that in there than to stack under that tile. Then you're going to flip 4 map fragments, 2 treasure chests, and 4 pub tiles, and we're ready to go. Now, in a 2-player game, first thing we have to do is roll this die, and we're going to put that many generic 3rd-player meeples, pirates, over here at the mast, the boat. So that'll come into play later, but we'll get back to that. All right, so now on your turn, what you're going to do is you're going to move the captain to another space, and you're going to do what that space says. So let's go over the spaces real quick. So the lonely pirate here will let you take one of your workers or your pirates, and they'll now be in your crew. That's the unemployment office, I think, or the employment office. Over here, this is the rendezvous. This is where you're going to go to get these tiles here. And then if a future turn, if you can get the captain to go to that space, you'll get that many points. I'll put that down at the bottom. All right. Here, you just get a coin. Here, you're going to get pirate wares, which are going to function in a couple ways. They're going to be worth some points based on whatever character you have. So if I had multiples of these tiles with that person, I would only score the highest ones. Or you can discard it to the bottom of the stack for 2 coins. That's that. The barrel, rum barrel, will get you 2 rum barrels. They'll help you re-roll. I may get into that. This is the guards. You can fight them to try to score points. There's a small guard group and a big guard group, and you get a pick, and we'll explain how that works. And then there are pub icons for 4 different colors, I believe. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. So apparently only 3 different colors. Okay, we'll get to that. And there are map fragments, which are these. There's 3 different colors and a green. You get to collect a map fragment. There's also the treasure chest. We'll let you, whoever goes there gets the good treasure chest that's worth points, and then we'll do a roll off to see who gets the bad treasure chest and -2 points. And then there's the headquarters. If you go here, you can take all of your pirates from 1 alley or 2 dark alleys. I think that's everything. Now let's just get to playing, see how all that works. All right, so blue is first because they have the little first player marker. So they're going to move. They want to get a guy out of the unemployment office. So they will go here. Then you put 1 of your pirates on each of the spaces on the path. So this is a 3 path. So now we put 3 workers down. We grab a new pirate from the unemployment office, or the employment office, and it's now part of our crew. Now, they can either keep going by paying a coin back to the holder, the tile holder here, or they can just be done and it's the next player's turn. I think they're going to pay a coin. And they're going to go over here. That takes 2 pirates. And they're going to fight either a small group of guards or a big group, and I think they're going to do a big group. Let's do small group. So they're going to do a small group. Now, they have to have more pirates than that number, and if they win, they get that amount of points, and they get a coin. They have 6 pirates. This needs 1, so they win. So they'll go ahead and put that in their chest, and they'll take a coin. All right. And I think they're going to stop there. So on your turn, you either need to move the captain and move, pay a coin to pass and do nothing, or go over to the bunk to try to fight for sleeping quarters. That's it. So now it's pink or magenta, whatever color that player's turn is. And let's see. They want to go down here. They like to do the rendezvous. So they're going to come down here. 1, 2, 3. They'll take a rendezvous. And now they need to get to the pink map fragment. Now this goes on top of your card here. It's not worth points until the captain, that player gets the captain to one of those spaces. They can flip it and put it in their chest. All right, now I think they want to fight some guards too. So they'll go here. They'll put down 2 workers. And they'll fight the little guard as well. So they need to have 2. They have 5. So they get a coin. And this will go in their chest. All right, done. And, oh, they needed to pay a coin for that last action that they took. So they're back to 2 where they started. Do they want to keep going? Yes, they're going to keep going. They'll pay another coin. And they're going to go over here. That gives them 2 more people to use. And now they have made it to the rendezvous point. Pink map fragment. Put that in the chest. And they can grab a pink map fragment. Now, these aren't worth points at all until you get 2 halves of it. So I need to get another half of pink. Number doesn't matter, it just has to be pink. But that goes in my chest. Hopefully I can get another pink one. And now they're going to be done. And it'll be back to blue. So blue wants to, man, they're just going to go, they're going to go here for 2 workers. They'll get a pirate's token. And they're going to keep it. That's 5 points. So the parrot, 5 points. Now, if they get another parrot that's lower than that, they're going to want to get rid of it for coins because you only score your highest one. And then they're done. So now this player's going to pass when you, or they're going to go to sleep. So they're going to come over here and they're going to go to the second column under the mast here. So gold's on top, pink will be on the second, and you'll put them like that. Okay. Then does blue want to take one more turn? Yeah, they'll do one more. So they'll go over here, spend 2 of their pirates, and they will take a rendezvous token. So they want to get to a guard space. All right, and that is their turn. Now they can keep going, not having to pay coins because they're done. Or they can just go over here and go to sleep. They're going to go to sleep. All right, so now this is the second part of a round. Now what happens here is we're trying to fight for these 2 tiles. Best bunk, second best bunk, to get points. Now the way that works is you're going to start at the beginning, you're going to start at the leftmost column and you're going to duke it out. If there was more than 1 meeple here, or pirate here, you'd have to roll, but there isn't. So this one just moves directly over like that. Now, there's 2 here. So starting with magenta, they're going to roll. So they got a 1. If blue rolls a 1 or higher, they beat magenta. So let's see. 6, they beat magenta. So blue goes over here, and magenta goes back to their player area. Okay? Then we're going to do all these. So gold rolls first. 4. Now magenta. 3, so magenta's out. Now blue. They got a 4, so they beat them. So now they're over here. All right. So now we go reverse order. So we go this way. Now blue and magenta are going to deal it out. So magenta gets a 3. Blue gets a 6. Magenta wins. Blue comes over here. Now, first and second place both belong to blue. So they get both of these points. 11 points for that wrangling. It's not bad. Then what happens is you take all of your pirates back that are on the board and in the sleeping quarters. Captain stays where they are. So at this section, magenta gets all this back. First player passes. No one gets any more coins. And we keep going. And when you take something from this section, you'll flip a new one. So let's go through one more round because I'm going to kind of show you some other actions. So let's see. So magenta's first. They're going to take a dark alley. So to use a dark alley, that's these paths that go off. So first thing you do is you pay a coin because you're using the dark alley. Then you go off, you leave a worker behind, and you can go to any other entrance space that you want to. So let's go to are there any good ones? Something that I haven't showed you? Yeah, let's go to the treasure chest. So they'll put down, I think, 3 more workers. I can't really tell. I'm not sure. It's either 2 or 3. I'm going to say it's 2 because we already put 1 over here. All right. Now we're going to do the treasure chest. What happens here is the person that goes there, so magenta, they will get the good treasure that's worth 4 points. Put that in their chest. Now, starting with magenta, we're going to roll for the scorpion chest for -2 points. Whoever hits 18 or gets above 18 has to take this tile. So this is where rum would come in handy. Every one of these you discard lets you re-roll 2 times. So then you have to take the second result. So starting with magenta, we're going to roll 1. Now blue, that's 2 total. Magenta, that's 6. Blue, 8. Magenta, 9. Blue, 12. Magenta, 16. Blue, 17. Magenta got 23. So that's way over 18. So they now have the negative points. And that's how the treasure chest works. Then you bring out 2 new treasure chests. So we get another 4-pointer and a 14 scorpion. All right. Ooh. All right. Then we'll go to blue. Blue is going to go here, take a coin. Then they're going to spend the coin and another coin because they had to take the dark alley because they're in a corner. And they will put a person here and they will come in. Where do they need to get to? They're going to come in here. So that'll put down another guy. And they've made it to the rendezvous point. They now get 4 points. And they're going to fight a big group. They need to have 6 or more pirates, or more than 6 pirates. They have 8, so they are good. And that is that. I think I've shown you everything now, except for pubs. Let's get to a pub. Need to get to the blue pub. So blue's done. So they're going to, let's see. We'll just go this way. So we'll go 3 here. All right. So now we're at the pub. We are at the red pub. What happens here is you take all of the pub tiles that match that color. So in this case, there's 1. Now, every other player can decide to pay that player a coin to jump into the fight for winning these pub tiles. And what that means is, starting with the player who went first, they'll roll. If they get more than a 3, they can take a tile. So it's possible if blue jumped into the tile fight, they roll a 5, they take that tile, blue just wasted a coin. But in this case, blue is not going to do anything, and magenta will just take the tile. And they're done. Because they don't have any coins, now we get another green tile out, or whatever color it is. And then blue is up, and blue is going to... Let's go over here. Take 2 of these. They'll take a Pirate's Wear tile. 4 points. It looks like it's a peg leg. So we now have a 4-point peg leg. They'll pay another coin. They want to keep going. They're going to come down here with 2 workers, and they will take their coin back. And then they are done. Magenta would really like to get to the unemployment office, but instead they're going to do this. Go 1, and they'll take a coin. And they are done. Blue is going to pass, come up here. Oh, I should have rolled that as well. So there's 5 of these guys. That's nasty. All right, so we got 5 generic. So blue is going to come up here with 4. So they're done. Magenta only has 3 workers, and I think they're going to be done as well. So they'll pass. And then we just do the wrangling again. So we'd be fighting for these bad boys. And that's how the game's going to keep going. At the end of the game, you're going to score all your tiles. Everything you have is worth points, except there's a few different scenarios. In order to score a green map, you got to have 2 pieces of it. So like if I had both of these green pieces, 10 points. If you have Pirates wear tiles, like if I had both of these tiles, since they're the same character, I would only score the highest, so I get 3. So there'd be no motivation for me to keep that one. And then any rendezvous tokens that are still on top of my board are not scored. So then you're going to go through here and add up all that stuff, and whoever has the most points is the winner. And that's how you play Rum and Pirates. Let's go up to the top, see what they think about it. All right, well, that was Rum and Pirates. So this is a Stefan Feld game that I just got from a trade because I've been trying to get all the Stefan Feld games, not all of them, but most of them. And this one seemed kind of fun to me. Yes, it's simple. Yes, it's basically building a network and going to the space and doing a thing. But it seemed fun. So I thought I would try to get a copy. So I did. I opened the box, unpunched. It has this amazing token holder in it, labeled where everything goes, a lid so nothing falls out, has these awesome plastic coins. Could have just been cardboard, but they're plastic. Has these fantastic minis in all the different colors, 5 different colors. Modular board. Everything's like nice. It looks nice. It has clear art, clear iconography. And then you get these tiles that you're supposed to put all your booty under. If you get 40 tiles, 30 tiles, you know how hard it is to put that down on top of 30 tiles? You need this. You need some kind of chest. So that was... Every other piece of production in here is a fantastic and awesome, except for the tiles. I don't really care for that. A treasure chest would have been much nicer. But either way, it doesn't hinder the gameplay. It's just annoying. So let's talk about this game. This is probably one of Feld's lighter games. You know, he's got a couple. La Isla, which is, you know, has a similar feel with the moving people around kind of thing, but it's definitely deeper than this. And It Happens is a pretty light dice rolling game, putting the dice down on the board. But this is, you know, a pretty family-friendly Feld game. You're moving the captain. You're putting some of your pirates down on the track, paying for the cost of going where you need to go, and then collecting the stuff. And then you're going to roll for sleeping arrangements and try to score points. And at the end of the day, you just want to be the best pirate and have the most points. That's it. It's super easy to play. It's easy to understand. All the actions are intuitive. Everything you're doing in this game is just easy. The only thing I wish that maybe that it had would be a player aid, because the pub, you know, you can join into the pub if you pay a coin to the player who's rolling or who got there, and then they'll start rolling, and whoever rolls higher takes the pub tile. That's a little funky. And also the treasure chest, it would be nice to know that, you know, whoever goes there takes the good chest with points, but then everybody else has to roll for the crazy scorpion one, and that counts even if you're already in the sleeping section. So it would have been nice to see that just laid out on some like little card or something, but not a big deal. But yeah, this is a very fun game. I've only played it at 2. I'm sure it's probably similar to all the player counts, except you don't have the dummy player when you're rolling for wrangling and all that thing, but I like it. So I'm going to give this a BGM accepted seal. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4 out of 5 wrenches. On our arbitrary wrench scale, that means absolutely nothing. But we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that is Rum and Pirates from Stefan Feld and Alea. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.